not the same. There have been a couple of details added for you, like the evidence, the murder weapon location and description. There is an option to have a place of murder or crime. It does not have to be a murder scene. It can just be a crime scene. And then within these, you are going to add your own detail to start to create your own story about what happened in a crime scene. There's one extra piece I'm going to show you after this, which is labeling evidence. Labeling evidence. So let's take a look now at the level of detail in this police log. So first, we are starting with this part. So place of entry. So I have the suspect entered through the window by removing the screen and opening the window from the outside. No sign of forced entry, as window was unlocked and undamaged and screen was on the ground outside the window. There were muddy footprints leading to the TV and out of the living room toward the kitchen. Now, I should have put there that the television had been taken off the wall as well, but I did not. Place of exit. So the muddy footprints lead out the kitchen door at the back of the house. The back kitchen door was left open, and there was a bloody glove mark on the doorknob at the back kitchen door. Now, we have a place of what looks like murder. So the victim was lying on the floor of the kitchen at the base of the stairs to the second floor. Their neck was at an awkward angle, and there was a bloody impact point on the victim's skull. There was no weapon found in this case. But we did have a place of struggle. So the muddy footprints went up the stairs and down the stairs and were under the victim. A glove mark was found on the victim's back. There was a pool of blood around the victim's head. This is the bodily fluids. The glove mark on the door, on the back door, was bloody, and the footprints leading out the door were blood mixed with mud. Then finally, a neighbor, this is the witness testimony in the Times. So the only witness that was there was a neighbor that heard a thud around midnight and a door open at the house. So at the other house. The same neighbor thought they heard yelling, but could not describe the words around the same time. Now we could say that the yelling, I'll say here that the yelling occurred before the thud. Here we go. Okay. Good. So now what I do is I take this information and I begin to create a crime scene diagram. So that I have done here on Google Drawings, and I've begun to create my crime scene. So I have the living room here with the entry window. So the living room with the entry window. And then I have the kitchen over here. I have the stairs, and I also want to create the place of exit, which is the back door. And this is my exit point. Now, what I want to start to do is label different pieces of evidence. Different pieces of evidence. So I can do that using a text box and an arrow. So I could say here that this is where the blood was found. So you can start to label different items. You can, for instance, create some footprints here. You could say footprint number 1. For me, I'm going to put blood pool number 1. So you're going to start to label evidence throughout your crime scene. So make sure that your diagram matches your description by either drawing this out on paper or using Google Drawings to do this.